going to talk to you out here under our new porch. You can see. I will do a little overview of that later. It's kind of messed up right now because my husband mowed the grass, so there's all kind of stuff on it. But it's been a while since I posted because I've just had a lot going on. It's the summer, you know, everyone's usually busier during the summer. But I just wanted to come on here and talk to you a little bit. So I haven't posted in a while, but I just wanted to apologize for that because there's a lot of things going on, and I wanted to share with you that we are expecting another baby. So I am currently about 12 and a half weeks pregnant now. And so I'm still pretty early, and that's why, ow, you're biting me pretty hard. It's been very trying and exhausting because it's the summer. Summer's busy, plus it's very hot where we live, and I just haven't been energized in any way. I've been tired all the time. You know how it is. Anyway, so I don't need to bore you with the details, but I was sharing that with you since you guys are our new, like, family. I would say your family because we share everything with you guys, basically. Not everything, but a lot of things with you. Can you stop biting me? That hurts. That hurts. Okay, I'm putting you down. Jeez, he's clawing me around. Like, ow, now you're clawing my foot. But I just wanted to share with you that we are expecting our 7th baby. I've already had a sonogram, and it's only one. So I know when I had twins, they told me, you know, your chances of having 2 again go up drastically. And so I was like, oh, you know, I know it's a blessing to have twins, but I didn't know if I was mentally prepared to have twins. So I was so glad when I got the ultrasound, like I saw it and I was like, just one baby. It was just like, thank you, Lord, because I didn't know if I was mentally ready for 2 more babies. So I'm just thankful that we are able to have children. Very thankful for that. So just wanted to share that with you. So there's a lot of big things coming up in our future. You're just coming up here again. Please don't bite me. That, you know, we'll be figuring out. I don't know if we're going to add on to our building, if we'll be getting another place, or if we'll just be making this work until something else. Like, we don't know. So there's a lot up in the air, but for now, I just wanted to share that with you, that we are adding another baby to our family. We still have a lot of time. It's still very early, but I wanted to share that with you because I haven't been on here, like I haven't been posting and uploading videos as I used to, like every week and then every 2 weeks, but it's because there's just a lot been going on. And then our air conditioning is finally going to be fixed tomorrow, hopefully. We've been without air in our main house, like the main part of our house, for over a month. And if you know, Florida, it's very hot. So, and we kind of live in a metal box because we live in a shed. You can see this is the outside of it. So it's like sun beating down. It's just very hot. It gets up to like 85 in our house almost every day. But in my room and the kids' room, it's cool because we have an air conditioning in there. It's just a separate system. But we're supposed to be getting that fixed tomorrow, which is Monday for us, but I don't know when it'll go up for you guys. So we'll do that. And then we just got our window fixed in our van. That took, and it's crazy because I'm not complaining, but I'm just telling you what's been going on so you have a little bit of background information. Okay. It took us like 2 weeks to get the van fixed because we had to find a window. The window that was broken was $780, but we found a place cheaper where it was like a salvage yard for like old cars and things like that, which was like an hour away from our house, which isn't bad. Everything is usually an hour from our house, but it was only $58 for the window, and then it was only $300 to get it fixed. So instead of us paying like over $1,000, we paid $250, like $358, something like that. So that was a blessing. So we got the window fixed. Our air is going to be fixed tomorrow. And then our dryer, I told you guys our dryer messed up, right? I told you that the heating element stopped working. Okay, guys, we replaced it, my husband and I. And I didn't know this, but there's a setting on the dryer. If your heating element ever messes up, if it doesn't heat, check your dryer. Okay, there's a setting on the dryer that says air fluff, no heat. Okay, I've never seen that before. I've never used it. I keep my settings the same. I just turn it to the time and hit start. That's all I ever do. When we were done with heating, like fixing the heating element, which took 3 hours, which is very tedious, you know, all the screws that come out, and then the big drum, and then the belt. If you've ever changed it or your husband's ever changed it, you know it is a pain. So we got all that fixed. My husband was like cleaning the top of the dryer off, and he's like, what is this? He's like, did you know that it was on no heat, air fluff only? And I was like, no. I was like, I didn't even know that was a setting. And he's like, well, okay then. And just walked away. I felt so bad because he did most of the work, and it was so hard. Like, it was so hard and time consuming, and it was like almost his whole Saturday, you know, because he works every day. I'm like, I'm so sorry. But he was so thoughtful and kind about it, and I felt bad. But maybe the dryer was still not working, and that was just a different, I don't know. I was like, are you kidding me? One of the kids must have turned it, and not that they can even reach it. We didn't experiment to see if any kid could reach it. The only one that could reach it is the oldest. And she's like, I don't ever touch that. And I'm like, yeah, I believe her. So I must have inadvertently like pushed it or moved it when I was wiping it down one day. I don't know. Cat, he's trying to eat my dress. You can't eat my dress. So that was just a fiasco. So we got the window fixed. We got the dryer fixed, even though there was nothing wrong with it. I'm, you know. Anyways, so we got those fixed. My husband and his brother built our porch. So that was another thing that's been going on. Ow, clawed my back. And then our stove is still messed up, but I don't want to just settle for a stove. I'm okay with the way it is now. Like, a lot of bad things going on, but also a lot of good. Like, we found out we were having another baby. Our baby's healthy. So we just keep praying and thanking God for what he gives us. You know, so it's like we're thankful for everything we have. And I just wanted to share that with you too. That, you know, things are looking up, and my favorite time of year is coming. Can you tell it's cooling down a little bit? I mean, we're still in August, but hey, I'm sitting on my porch and there's a breeze. It is so nice. I'm not sweating to death. I'm like, thank you, Lord. So beautiful outside. So we have that. We have the weather changing. We have fall. So coming up soon, I got my fall decorations out. So that's going to be in another video. Just wanted to share that with you guys. So this is going to be before, everything I'm saying now is before the video you're about to see. So hopefully you guys enjoy the video that's coming up. Thank you so much for sticking around. I know I've been talking my head off, but I feel like I haven't talked to you guys in a while, and it's just nice to be able to talk to you guys. I feel like you guys are such a great support system. You watch our videos, and you know, you are very encouraging. So just wanted to share that with you. Thank you so much. And anything I say, I'm not trying to brag or try to make, you know, like myself, oh, poor me, my ears broke, you know, I'm not trying to do that. I'm just sharing it with you because this is our life. And this is the struggles we go through right now. Everyone has struggles. I know that. We all go through something, you know, whether it's on a daily basis, you know, like some people are going through a hard time right now. Some people just came out of a hard time, you know, so it's nice to know like there are other people out there that struggle. It's not just you, you know, so we all go through things, and I'm not trying to say poor me, but I am just sharing it with you guys. So anyways, I will stop talking and I will let you watch the video. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. We'll see you. Well, I'll see you in a minute. Let me turn this fan off. This is our rolling cart with like all of our toothbrushes and toothpaste, deodorants, mouthwash, hair stuff down here. But it's just cluttered looking, and I don't like the idea of someone just being able to touch my toothbrush, especially my kids. Not that I think they're messing with my toothbrush in here, but you never know. So it's like, I don't want this just out in the open, especially when we have guests and they're washing their hands and they're looking directly at our toothbrush. It just kind of grosses me out a little bit. So probably for them too, not just me. So we're gonna see if I can get that in a little cute little thing. I will show you. Let me get it here. This is the thing. Let me show you. It's really cute. It comes with, okay, so it just sits like this. And it has a little turn thing that you can open. And inside, you can see that, and that doesn't turn, but isn't that pretty cool? I thought it was pretty cool. What is the noise? Oh, the little, okay. Oh, it comes with two. So there's one and then another one. Okay, I wonder if that's just a replacement piece. So let's put this little, okay, just to make it look fancy, I guess, because it's, I don't know, it kind of makes it look cheap. I might have to paint that. And then let's take this tape off. Oh, it does turn. It was tape on there, this tape, so it wouldn't turn. Okay, so all I'm doing is putting all of our toothbrushes in here and maybe a toothpaste if it'll fit. But we actually really do like this. My husband really liked it. That's who I was concerned with because I like it. I know I was going to like it because I've been looking for something that would close in our toothbrushes, but I don't want to like drill anything into the wall and like have a little cabinet here. It's just not a big bathroom. So this is the only bathroom we have in our house. We share it amongst our entire family. So, and it's pretty small. It's not like we have a massive bathroom to share. It's really small. So we have to, think of clever ways to get things, properly stored. And so I really like this, and my kids, they actually like it as well. They think it's cool to just spin and turn. So it wasn't that expensive. So if it does end up breaking, I don't mind getting another one. But for now, we really enjoy it. And I like how it closes everything in. You can still see it through it a little bit, but it is ribbed. But I do like that it closes off. So, it's not just out in the open when people are over brushing, or not brushing, but washing their hands, or when my kids are washing their hands or brushing their hair. I have a problem with hair. Does anyone else have a problem with hair? It grosses me out so much. And I know it's silly because I have 5 daughters. I have a lot of hair. But there was like hair tangled up in my toothbrush one day because it sits right here by the brushes. And I'm like, nope, enough is enough. I cannot live like this. And I know it's just hair. It's not going to kill me, but I don't know what it is. I have a problem. Does anyone else have a problem with that? I would highly recommend this because we don't like aluminum in our deodorant. I take that back. For the summer, I have to have aluminum deodorant. And we live in Florida, so I'm like constantly just sweating, even if I'm in the house. But this right here, like if I'm not sweating and it's not hot, this is the best deodorant. And it was like $7 for a 2-pack. And all it is, it's like a salt stick. You wet it. Doesn't smell like anything. You wet it, put it under your arm, rinse it off, dry it off, whatever you want to do, then close it back. That's it. It does not stop you from sweating, but it stops you from having an odor. So it is very good. I can link that down below. It's for 24-hour protection, Simply Whetstone. You can see on here. I don't know if you can see that. But I was just desperate because my husband hates aluminum deodorant, and he hates that I wear it because, we all know aluminum is bad for you, causes Alzheimer's, things like that, a lot of issues. But it's just, I can't smell like bad, no one wants to have BO. So I was like desperate. I'm like, let me try this. $6, $7 for a 2-pack. It works. Had great reviews too. So highly recommend. You're getting it from me. Now you do have to reapply. Like if you sweat a lot like me, I have to reapply like every 2 to 3 hours. This says it's 24-hour protection. It works on my husband because he is not as sweaty as I am. So really recommend. But if you sweat a lot, keep reapplying. Don't just put it on for a day and think that you're good. You need to keep reapplying it. Use this beef tallow. We just get it off of Etsy. It's literal beef tallow with vanilla beans. Smells so good. Perfect for your skin, dry skin, your face, anything. If you're all into, 100% grass-fed beef, it's really good. I think this container was like $30, which isn't bad. I can't remember. It's off Etsy. If I can remember or find it, I will link it below for you guys. But this is like our 3rd glass of this. And I love it because she puts it in glass and it's just an easy off lid. Okay, and my husband uses this for his face. I don't put it on my face unless my skin is really, really dry. But my husband has super dry skin. He could put Vaseline on his face. He used to, and it would just absorb and be fine. If I put Vaseline on my face, I'd have bumps everywhere. Like, I would literally break out. So, can't do that, but he can do it. So, let me clean this off. Let's open this up. I have not opened this. Okay. Oh, it comes with a rechargeable thing. I thought it was just battery up, but it's rechargeable. Okay. I can do that. Let's see. And they had different colors. This is just the one that I chose. Okay, and it comes with a little thing for you, so you don't even have to drill any holes. So you put this on the wall and then slide it on. Now, do I need to charge it first? I got a new picture to go back here. Haven't even opened it, so we're gonna open it together and see how it looks. Okay, so I was looking at some antique stores before I just purchased this new, because I do prefer to go thrifting and then looking, but I don't live around a lot of thrift stores and I'm not gonna drive multiple hours to just go look at it. Even, you know, you might not even find it, but I really liked this one off of Amazon. I will say though that the quality is not as good as like a regular picture frame. You can tell that it is kind of cheap. You could, I mean, maybe you can tell just from looking at it, but from actually feeling it, you could tell. So, I mean, in my opinion, it's worth it because it's just going to sit back here and no one's going to mess with it. I think I'm going to have to Mod Podge over it because it's kind of like a canvas. It's not like a sleek background. I couldn't wipe it if I wanted to, just because it's kind of like a canvas cloth feeling material. So I could Mod Podge it. That way it's actually wipeable in case anything splashes up on it. But again, that's something I can do in the future. I'm not worried about it today. All right, so I'm just going to use these sticky command, I don't know what they're called, command strips, I guess. One sticks to the wall, one sticks to your picture frame, and they just kind of click together in place and stay. I've used these all in the military and haven't had an issue. They come off the wall without damage. I've only had one time where it pulled the paint off, but you just paint back over it. It's not a big deal. Just so you don't have to put any holes in your walls. Also, if it's something light like this, like a picture frame, it's perfect. And so I'm just going to put it on both sides and then at the top. I don't know how long this will last because, again, I'm using it near a stove. So the heat might, you know, mess it up a little bit. But if that's the case, it'll be fine. I'll just reapply. Yeah, I'm just showing you here the picture frame is kind of a cheaper quality than I thought for the price, which, I mean, what was I expecting? I think it was like $35 or maybe $35, but I still like it. It's still okay for, I guess, what I paid. I just feel like our money should go further, and it just doesn't. I mean, I was talking to my niece the other day. She is starting a job. Guess what the minimum wage is? $13 an hour. When I started 10 years ago working, the minimum wage was $7 an hour. And I was like, are you kidding me? That's just insane to me. It's mind-blowing. So moving on, I got this box. This was the first day that I got all my things in, and I did this first, but obviously it's not in order of the video. But this was what I was looking for my homeschool cabinet. I know I organized that a little bit, like a few weeks, maybe months ago now. But this is ultimately what I settled on, and I didn't want to go with clear organizers just because my brain is so chaotic and scattered brain right now. I just have a lot going on in my brain. So whenever I'm looking at something, I don't want to see the clear. I don't want to see it clear. I want to have it covered. Although I like the clear for certain things, like in the pantry, sometimes it's nice to have clear containers. You can see what's almost empty, what's almost full. But for things like this, little pieces, like all the little random things, I don't want to be able to see it. I want to put it in a drawer and close it, put it with something that is like it, and close it off from my brain. So that way when I open it, then I can see what's in the drawer. I just don't want to look in the cabinet and see like 500 different little things. And I think this turned out really good. I love the way it looks right here because, again, I can't see everything. Just like at the top, see how it's kind of like all in there? It is organized at the top, but it looks chaotic. And so if you can cover it up, it's still organized, but I don't have to see the disorganized stuff in the drawer, if that makes sense. So I really like the way this turned out. So I will link it down below. I don't make any money from these. I just want to share it with you. If I like something, I like to share it, and I'll give you my honest opinion about it. So also, next we're moving to under the stairs. So my husband and his brother built these stairs, and so underneath I wanted them to make like a little cubby / play place, hiding area, whatever you want to call it, for our children to play under and read under. So my oldest daughter likes to come under here because I guess the other kids, sometimes they get scared under here for some reason, which is funny because I don't know. Anyways, so I wanted to make this a little bit more personalized for her. She loves flowers. She loves all things girls. So I'm like, you know what? Let me just paint some stuff on the wall down here. She's the only one who comes down here to play. Eventually, I'm going to rearrange down here and get this paint out of here. We're still in the process of renovating it. So slowly but surely thing. When you're busy, you have a lot of kids, you can't just go paint things because I have to wait for the opportune time. Like right now, I was waiting for the babies to take a nap. And then I have to wait for my 2-year-old not to be around because she'll come mess with the paint, so it's just like you have to do things at the proper time. And so this was a perfect time for me to come down here and paint. I just want to do some cute little flowers. I like flowers. I think a lot of girls, they like flowers. So I'm like, you know what, let me go ahead, bring some stencils over here. I'm eventually going to stencil up in their room, but I don't know what I'm going to do up there because I have a son, just the one little boy, bless his heart. So I don't want to just put flowers all in their room because I don't want him to just be surrounded by flowers and girl stuff. There's all kind of girl toys, girl blankets, everything. So I don't know. I haven't figured that out yet because I don't want to, like I said, I don't want to surround him with girl things. So we'll see how that's going to go. We might just paint something on his wall that's boyish, and then on the other side of the wall, we'll paint some girl things. So that'll be in the future. I like doing things like this because you can be fun, creative, whatever you want to do. It's just paint. At the end of the day, if you don't like it, you paint over it and it's done with. So these turned out okay. They didn't turn out as well as I'd like because I used a little bit too much paint. But you can learn from my mistakes. If this is something you might do in the future, don't use a lot of paint. This one right here went perfectly because I didn't use a lot of paint and it didn't mess up. So use a very little paint whenever you're doing your stencil. Just learn from me, learn from my mistakes, but it wasn't bad enough to where I needed to paint over it. So I just had fun and painted a few more things on the walls.